Hello my beautiful viewers on Facebook and YouTube. What we've got now for you is a review of the Waltons TV series from the 1970s about an American family in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia. So here we go, I'll tell you a bit about it. The Waltons is an American television series created by Earl Hebner Jr. based on his book Spencer's Mountain and a 1963 film of the same name about a family in rural Virginia during the Great Depression of World War II. The television movie The Homecoming, A Christmas Story, was broadcast on December 1971. Based on its success, the CBS television network ordered one season of episodes based on the same characters, and that became the television series The Waltons. Beginning in September 1972, the series subsequently aired on CBS for 9 seasons. After the series was cancelled by CBS in 1981, NBC aired 3 television movie sequels in 1982 with 3 more in the 90s on CBS. The Waltons was produced by Lorimar Productions and distributed by Warner Bros. Domestic Television Distribution and Syndication. The premise of the story, one second. The premise of the story, here we go. The main story is set in Waltons Mountain, a fictional mountain area community in fictitious Jefferson County, Virginia. The real place upon which the stories are based is the community of Schuyler in Nelson County, Virginia. That'll be where Earl Hebner was brought up and his brothers and sisters who he based the Waltons on. The time period is from 1933 to 1946 during the Great Depression and World War II, during the presidential administration of Franklin D. Roosevelt and Harry S. Truman. The year 1933 is suggested by a reference to the opening of the Century of Progress expedition in Chicago, a brief shot of an automobile registration, and it is divulged in episode 18 that the date is in the spring of 1933. The last episode of season 1, An Easter Story, is set in April 1934. The year 1934 takes 2 seasons to cover, while some successive years are covered over the course of a few months. The series final, the reveal, revolves around a party, and the invitation date is given as June 4th, 1946. A span of 13 years is therefore covered in 9 seasons. There are some chronological inconsistencies which, do whatever that means, do not hinder the storyline. The first 3 movies, A Wedding on Walton's Mountain, A Mother's Day on Walton's Mountain, and A Day for Thanksgiving on Walton's Mountain, all produced in 1982, are set in 1947 of the later reunions. A Walton's Thanksgiving reunion, filmed in 1993, is set in 1963 and revolves around President John F. Kennedy's assassination on Walton. Wedding Made is set in 1964. A Walton Easter, filmed in 1997, is set in 1969. The series began relating stories that occurred 38 years in the past and ended with its reunion show set in the present. So, they were an amazing series. I mean, if you ask your parents about it, they will remember them. It was truly amazing. These are some of the DVDs. Here we go. That's season 1. There. That is season 6. That is season 7. That is season 2. That is season 5. That is season 8. That is season 9. That is season 3. That is season 4. And this is the TV movie collection. There we go. And that is the pilot. Now in the pilot, the children are the same, but the mother and father are played by different actors. The grandpa's played by a different actor in the pilot. A Homecoming, A Christmas Story. But the grandmother is played by the same person. I've got very fond memories of this show. When I was growing up, I'm 50 now, born in 1968. And a lot of fond memories, you know, because I was one of 8. I lived with my auntie. It's a complicated story. She had 7 kids when she took me in, so it was like the Waltons in our house, you know. And I was the centre of attention, being the youngest. It was a great upbringing. Sort of upbringing that a lot of kids dream about, and I had it. It was fantastic. My mother was an angel her whole life. I had 2 mums and dads, and there you go. It was great, really. But it's a bygone age now. Families like that, it's a period drama. But that is how they were. People actually genuinely cared about each other back then. Not like it is today, where the more technology we have, the more selfish people get, to be honest with you. You've only got to go on Facebook and see that. Slagging each other off all the time, you know, on Facebook, Twitter and all the rest of these social networks. But the internet is a double-edged sword, isn't it? You know, but it has enabled to be able to buy DVDs from all over the world. Like these, I mean, some of these are Region 1, some are Region 2. They're all genuine. You know, they're not copies. Don't ever buy copies. Stick legal. You know, stick to legal. Stick to Amazon and all the rest of it. Get X rentals. Always be legal. But if I'm marking the Waltons out of 10, I would give it a definite 100 out of 10, 1,000 out of 10. It's a fantastic series. It really is. Now, I think we'll end on showing you the theme to it. And that'll be a nice end to this review of the Waltons. So if you love that, you may be able to catch a few episodes on YouTube. Watch them. They're fantastic. You know, if you love a good family and you want a good family show, you can't beat the Waltons. 100%. Just 1 second and we'll sign off with the theme tune. 1 second. Good night, everyone.